So, and I did that on purpose because I said, listen, I'm gonna show who I am. I'm an independent man. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not this follower that I always been. So you know what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
why I think a lot of people like me too and attached to me. You know what I mean? Going to NOI, making sure I get my education, my history. I start meeting the brothers from Nation of Islam and like, yeah, this is something I would like to, follow in terms of,
Mm-hmm.
staying positive, staying right. So yeah, man. So how was it for you after you did that box time and realized like, damn, man, I got 33. What you started to do with yourself to transition?
Well, and just to retract this a little bit, you know what I mean, in regards to my meeting you and your transition from the time that you've done the extra business. That's why I say your maturity level at that time when I met you was kind of up there. You know what I'm saying? But with me, you know what I mean, when I came through the system and the pause in regards to my development was I came in prison. Now you got to remember, well, if you don't remember, now you know, is that you had people like Your Majesty, Fuquan, all of us is up north. I
Yeah.
mean, it was in DFY together. You know what I mean? So when I called a row of individuals that was in DFY with me, and then they was on the island with me. You know what I'm saying? So now
Mm-hmm.
we in DFY, we all came home. Now we on the island, but now we all up north now together. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a homecoming. So it didn't get for not only for myself, that I could say for the men that was around me. Like all of us had that still adolescent non-maturity because we just like I hang out now. Oh, I see. We on the block again. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
we
that
getting
was
on to the nonsense.
systematic slavery.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I could call the road more than 50, 60 brothers I was in DFY with that was up north with us at the same time in Clinton, in Elmira. But for me in the box was when I got that 2 years, man, it was like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You commissary, you in the box, you unit 14, you know what I'm saying? And you got some hard time. So what are you gonna do? So I had to take introspection, man. And one of the things that one of the brothers gave me, man, Fuquan, The Message to the Black Man. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the greatest books I ever received from anyone at that particular time. And then I always verse coming out of the Christian family with the Bible and et cetera, et cetera. And that's how I got my name, minister. Because one of the things I did is I read the book, Message to the Black Man, from beginning to the end, like 3 or 4 times in the box. Then one of the things I would do is get on the gate, and then I would regurgitate everything inside the Message to the Black Man back on the gate. And some people used to want to challenge me on the Message to the Black Man. You know what I'm saying? I endowed myself in that. So, some brothers used to want to challenge me, and we used to go through the Bible, we used to go through the Quran because of the verses and the message in the black man, message to the black man, in the Bible verses and the message to the black man. So I used to go through them, and I used to give it to the brothers, particularly Christians. I used to go at them every night. You know what I'm saying? So brothers used to say, yo, man, you sound like a minister. You know what I'm saying? Even though that wasn't my thing at that particular time, I just loved that book. You know what I'm saying? Message
Yeah.
to the black man. So I said, yo, man, either you're gonna keep coming to the box, you ain't gonna go on the FRP with your daughter and your mother. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing the same thing, or you have to change. You know what I'm saying? So I decided, man, to make a little change. You know what I'm saying? So it was happening one piece at a time. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
and we'll get to that.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's give. I want to give a shout out, big up to Minister Elijah Muhammad and Minister Farrakhan too.
All praise
Because
to the
I
Torah.
think that
All praise to
that message helped a lot of us. Go
definitely.
through our time, go through that time, man, to being strong men that we are today. So that definitely
Mm-hmm.
played a big part in my life. How so? Talk about it with you, man, and there, and how it played a big part
Well,
in your life.
yeah, it played a tremendous part of my life, man. I mean, like it's life saving for me. You know what I mean? Because when one thing is this, names are important, and when you're given a name, oftentimes for those who are conscientious of the process, they walk into the name. So one thing that I had to do in regards to getting that name from the box, you know what I mean? I couldn't act the same way on the gate no more. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh,
Nice. That's right.
you can't be on the gate no more. You can't, you know what I mean? Talk like that. You know what I mean? So true, I couldn't. You know what I mean? And though I wasn't in the Nation of Islam at the time, you know what I'm saying? I just knew innately that I just couldn't do the same thing on the gate no more. You know what I'm saying? So, fighting while we on keep block going to the cages, et cetera, et cetera. So there's certain things that is cut out doing because of the message to the black man. Because of reading the Bible and because of the name the brother's giving me. So brothers like, yo, when I see you on the gate and act fools, man, I say, oh, that's the minister, man. Ministers don't be on the gate like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's something that wrapped me in that. So I made a conscientious of myself, man, that being that I'm here with this truth, which I believed in getting from Brother Fuquan at that particular time, that I was going to step into it wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? So when I came out the box, that's what I was going to do. And I did that. So when I came out the box, I went to Comstock, and the brother there was Faiz Shabazz. You know what I mean? So Faiz Shabazz was, well renowned in the Nation of Islam, outside and inside. So he pulled me up. You know what I mean? He heard about me. You know what I mean? When I went to, because I still went to the box in Comstock, but I came out like 6 days later in Comstock. Old brother minister, etc. Former, they used to call me Imp. Like everybody that knew me from back in the days knew Imp. So Imp is here, etc. They call me minister now. So when I came out, it was an easy transition for me in the Nation of Islam. But the ironic thing about that was when I came out the box 2 days later, Faiz Shabazz left. So the Nation of Islam in Comstock didn't have no one after Faiz Shabazz left. So just two brothers, myself, um, brother Lawrence, and brother Bobby at that particular time. And we didn't know about structure in the Nation of Islam and everything, but we had a belief. You know what I mean? Our belief
Yeah,
levels are strong. So I had the message to the black man. The brother had the fall of America, and I think the brother had another book of the messenger. And we said, brother, we're just going to teach from the books. You know what I mean? And we're
nice.
infants in the process, man. Um, and that's what we did. You know what I mean? So I don't like calling our brothers out like this, like Crips and Bloods and stuff like that, because the Ombudsman who's Farrakhan teach them, refer them as youth organizations. You know what I mean? Not gangs. You know what I mean? And you know how we refer to them. We dealt with them.
That's right.
You know what I mean? As they should have been dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Like our people. When a lot of different organizations shunned them, we didn't. You know how the nation was with our brothers.
That's right.
So
Absolutely.
they had a stronghold down there because Fahid Shabazz brought them down there, but he had a certain hold and respect with them. So now when you got three new brothers down there, particularly actually it was them two brothers, particularly with Fahid Shabazz, but I was on a different level. You know what I'm saying? Because me, man, I had no problems disciplining somebody physically. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
At that particular
absolutely.
time. So when I came through the door, they was acting up like they didn't want to sit in line, they didn't want to fall in line, etc., etc. Like you either sit where we tell you to sit, or you get handled right here, you get handled in the yard, or back in the cell block. You know what I mean? Because that's just how I felt they needed to be handled at a particular time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
for the most
That's
part, brothers
great.
respected. They did what they did, and like I said, I was an infant in the process, just learning, had no lessons. You know what I mean? Had lessons, but I ain't had supreme wisdom because the Nation of Gods and Herbs lessons and the Nation of Islam lessons are synonymous to one another because the Nation of Gods and Herbs lessons come out of the Nation of Islam. But little changes,
That's right.
etc., etc.
Yeah,
But nevertheless, though I knew the lessons and I was able to build on better than Bobby and Lawrence, so I was able to deal with the who's the original man, the colored man, etc., etc. So
yeah,
it's just man, I just fell in line, man, because it was what I said I was going to do. But I was in Clinton. Said what I was going to do when I came out of Clinton, out of Boston Comstock. I just fell in line because I believed.
absolutely. No question. And I think with that belief, it comes with the structure of your life during prison time. So, everything positive that I was in, I seen you was in. You know what I mean? We
Mm-hmm.
all stayed on that same path to just doing right now. At the
Mm-hmm.
same time, yeah, we in a prison setting. So make no mistake that, like you said, when people had to get dealt with, they had to get handled. That's just what it was,
Mm-hmm.
especially what you being in a nation and building that structure and building that discipline. That was
Mhm.
where I think that the nation also uh benefited from you being a part of the nation, because I remember going in those classes with all of the organizations that the nation opened their door to, as long as you do the right thing. Put that thing on mute.
Yeah, I am. I'm
Yeah,
gonna do that right now. Do it right
as
now.
long as long
Go
as
ahead,
you
brother.
know, as long
I
as
hear
you
you.
do the right thing, the nation always opened that door, for anybody to come through. I don't care who it
Hmm.
was. You know, you could be Sunni, Muslim, you could be the Latin King. It didn't matter. The nation opened the doors to everybody. So when I came in there, I seen that.